Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Because that's what he does. He coaches you on changing your life, whether it's for business or for life. They tie in together, don't they, Michael?
They sure do. You know, it's interesting. There's 5 key areas in your life that you have to have in balance. And if you have anything out of balance in any one of those 5 key areas, it throws everything else off.
I'm writing them down, Michael.
Okay, here they are. I mean, it matters. It really does. Number 1 is family. I mean, if something's going on in your family, everything else in your world is much more difficult. Then you've got your business. Then you've got your financial, which is different than business, right? Financial, maybe your investments, or just how are you doing financially as a family, that kind of stuff. Then you've got your health, and that's both physical and mental health. And then, of course, that all revolves around your spiritual life. And whether you're a Christian or Muslim or agnostic or whatever you are, at some point, everybody's got to find that thing that grounds them. And that is a massive component, and it's one of these 5 key areas. And so, yeah, I absolutely believe that if you cultivate these 5 key areas and you spend a little bit of time on each and every day and keep them in balance, all of them will succeed at a higher level.
You know, it's basically
just made my day. I got five things that changed my life already.
Boy, you got to change all of them, Don.
Anyways, I know. Starting with business partner.
Oh, you know, it's funny because I think it was probably 6 years ago now. One of the coaches that came into my life and helped me out when I was having a hard time, he says, "You know, I'm listening to you, and you're not congruent. You know, the way you look and the way you dress and the way you talk and the things you're saying, it's not all in line." And he's like, "So figure out a way to put that all in line, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense." And sure enough, little by little, you make the changes. I think we were talking about this a little earlier, is that you have to make micro adjustments along the way so that you can end up on the road you want to be on.
Yeah. Well, and you may be in different points of the road with each of these different areas, right? I mean, you might be in struggle, you might be in, survival, success, even.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Significance in some of them.
We were in survival for 7 years.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. And it's different in each of those areas of your life, right? Maybe you're struggling in one area and you're in significance in another, but you're just, you talk about congruency, and you really do. When you figure out a way to bring all of them into congruency, you're a happier person, you're a more balanced person, and your life is just so much easier, and it's just much more fun to be who you are.
Well, it's fun being with you, Michael Hellickson with Club Wealth, world-class coaching, world-class. Let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about your coaching, because I know it's something you're really passionate about, and something I want you to share more about what you're doing to help others other than daily schedule and stuff. There's so much more that you're helping your real estate professionals to become as successful as you. I mean, we're talking over 100 transactions a month. You walk the walk, and now you're trying to help others. That's what happens when you get successful. I know, as I'm the elder partner in our partnership, my goal right now is really to share all my experience, 30 years experience in this business. It's what I'm passionate about now. I like still doing the business, but I have great partners like Gino and my team to help me with the business. Now I want to share more. Explain how now you're in that role. I know that's why you're passionate about it. I know that's why I love doing it. That's why I love going up and speaking and sharing. People go, "Why are you giving away all your tricks?" Like, who's going to actually implement them? If I help 1 or 2 people today, it's a great day.
Well, and you really hit the nail on the head. There's an evolution happening that I'm surprised didn't happen a long time earlier, but I think that the evolution of the internet really helped accomplish this. But there's now this movement toward providing content and just really providing value-added content, and really putting all that good stuff out there. And it's amazing how much great stuff is out there on the internet now. There's also a lot of stuff that's worth what you paid for it, but there's all these people now that are spending a lot of time, effort, and energy putting out really great content. And I've always been a believer, and I think you guys feel the same way, that you give your best stuff. Just give it away. Because here's the reality. The reality is most people aren't going to implement it anyway. The ones that do are the ones that matter. And a lot of the ones that will implement it, in my case, a lot of them are looking for coaching, because there's some things that happen with coaching that don't happen any other way. There's an accountability piece. There's a mentorship piece. There's just this
mastermind for one.
Yes, and I get calls, all the time. I get a call from one of our coaching clients this morning. He's getting ready to hire an ISA, and he says, "Michael, how do I do this? I want to hire an inside sales agent, and how do I do the compensation?" And blah. And it's like he needed that right now, and it couldn't wait until next week or next month, and he didn't want to spend hours trying to get online and research it and figure it out for himself. So he places a call, I answer, we figure it out, and now he's on the right path.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, I mean, it's all kind of works together. I love the free content. I love giving out great value, and I love my coaching clients.
Well, you just threw out the nail on the head. Why someone like Michael Hellickson with Club Wealth is a great coach is your experience. So when somebody throws you a curveball, you're like, been there, seen that. I'm going to knock it out of the park. It makes a difference because you've done so many transactions. We talk about that. Gino and I do some of the largest volume in our town, some of the largest volume. We see more at bats. So that when we see something come at us, we're already prepared. We already see it before it hits us between the eyes. And you do the same thing. So when your coaching clients go, I'm having struggles here, or I need assistance here, you're like, been there, done that. Let me help you. Let me share my years of experience and all those at-bats.
Well, and the cool thing is we've got, and I know you guys do too, because of all those years of experience and all those at-bats you've had, you have systems in place for each thing. And so now, like we were just talking on the break about Trello. And when a client comes to me and they say, hey, Michael, I need to know how to do an open house properly. And people make fun of open houses, but done right, man, you can get 50 to 100 people to an open house. That's money. I had a client just yesterday called me up. She did an open house on $1 million house and got an $8 million buyer out of it that's writing it up today.
Wow.
$8 million house on an open house.
You better be getting a Christmas gift.
A big one.
Yeah.
But what happens is there's a system for how to do open houses, and when you want that system, I can go to Trello and I can just download the checklist right to your Trello board so that you have all the steps. And if you don't want to do it, you say to your assistant, hey, follow these steps. I've been told they work, and you just follow it and it works.
Yeah, because a lot of agents say I'm a listing agent, right? But they have buyer's agents, and those buyer's agents are the ones that run the open houses. And we know for a fact in our town, some of the most successful agents who work with Mike, by the way, do monster open houses. They know how to do them right. They know how to drive traffic to them. They use social media to their advantage, and they get people there.
That's right. You know, it's funny. In fact, I just had one of Mike's agents that I coach just called me up last night, actually sent me an email saying, hey, I've got this property. It's a mobile home in your town that, I've sold a bunch of mobile homes in this particular community, but it's priced really well, but I'm not getting any activity, and because it's a mobile home. That's
no kidding.
Right? And so we said, well, look, there's some things you got to do, and we gave her the checklist for the open houses, and she's got to go door knocking. There's a checklist of what do I do to get activity to my listing now and get that thing sold right now. Reverse prospecting. I mean, there's all kinds of different things you can do. And so she's already started implementing some of these today. My guess is she'll have an offer by the end of the weekend.
Nice. All right, we got 1 minute left, so we have to give some contact information because a lot of you out there might be going, you know what, I need a coach. I need a coach in multiple ways, whether it's in, you're an expert in real estate, obviously, and there's a lot of real estate professionals out here. I'm just going to throw you under the bus. You need coaching. I have coaching. Gino has coaching. We coach all the time. We go to every seminar we can get our hands on. You need coaching, trust me, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just you going, yes, I need somebody to help me on a regular basis.
Some of the most successful people in the world have coaches, right? I mean,
Everyone.
all of the sports stars that you've ever dreamed of that are in all the Hall of Fames ever have all had coaches.
Right. How do they get a hold of you, buddy?
It's pretty straightforward. Just go to, you can email me directly at michael@clubwealth.com. Again, that's michael@clubwealth.com. And, if you want to check out some of the stuff we got going on, just jump on clubwealth.com, or you can call us at 206-300-1000. Again, that's 206-300-1000. You talk about coaching and what a difference coaching makes. And this isn't to say how great I think we are as coaches or anything like that, but just in general, the National Association of Realtors says that the agents that have a coach, regardless of what coach it is, agents that just have a coach do 8 times as much business as agents that don't have a coach.
Wow.
And I can tell you that with our business, I mean, we see our agents double, triple, and even quadruple their business year over year without working anymore.
Well, how about that?
More often than not, they're working less.
Well, then you need to reach out again to Michael Hellickson, our good friend with Club Wealth, world-class coaching, world-class results. Michael, thank you for being part of our show today, buddy.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, and thank you for joining us every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. You have a wonderful weekend, and tune in every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Check us out at DonnaGino.com. Be good humans.